Hi, I'm Hannah. I'm the customer care manager here at Litpins, and I am doing a reading vlog because despite for the past 18 months working on helping Jamie produce the 10-year anniversary special edition of Vicious, I've never read Vicious. So Meg and Jamie, this one's for you, and I'm going to share with you all my experience of reading possibly one of like a billion people's favourite book, and that's Vicious by Schwab, which is Litpins&Co's first ever book club pick and first ever legacy edition pick. That's my dog whining in the background. This limited edition, beautiful, stunning. I'm so proud of Jamie and the rest of the team. I picked this guy to be my dust jacket cover because you never see guys or anyone really in books covers with glasses on, so no idea what the significance of that is, but I went for that. All I know about Vicious is it's about Victor and Eli. It's apparently like heroes, villains, and there's a dog called Doll in it who automatically is my favourite character. So yeah, I'm going to be vlogging my first ever time reading this for you all for the Litpins channel, and if it's your first time reading Vicious with us, please let us know what you think down below in the comments or like whatever. I have no idea really what Meg's going to do with this video, so do whatever Meg tells you to do for this video. But I'm going to read the experience. It's Friday the 18th of January and tomorrow is Litpins Christmas day out. Roshni, Meg, Jamie and I are meeting up for a day out, so I'll be taking Vicious with me. Yeah, I'm going to be getting early up for the train, so I'll take you along with me and try and remember to actually vlog some of the stuff. I've read 7 chapters of Vicious, and I don't know if I really regret never picking this up before, or if I'm really happy that I saved it till this moment, because I am engrossed. I am fascinated. I see why you're all obsessed with this, and this is going to be a spoilery vlog thing, so if you are like me and never read this before, come back and check out the vlog. Oh my god, I have so many thoughts, and also I have the dust jackets off because the foiling is gorgeous, and also the cover, like, so I've been part of this for like about 18 months now. I've seen these designs, I knew what was coming, so wasn't surprised. However, when we brought Meg onto the team and she saw this and she was like, I was like, oh, okay, she's really enthusiastic. No, I get it now, because I read the line, all Victor had to do was lie and all Eli had to do was smile, and I was just like, oh my god, I get it now. I get why this line here and here means so much now, because it's in the book and it's very early in the book as well. I read this on the train yesterday. We had our Christmas party yesterday in January because December was so busy. So let me have a quick look. So Merry Cemetery, so eerie, so like vibrant, like so much intrigue. Again, question of like, who is Sydney? Who's Mitch? Why has Sydney got stolen clothes? I don't know still. Victor's files. I have no idea what Victor's files are still. 10 years ago, Lachlan University, in the description of like the blackout poetry. I get this now. And also I just love Kyra, who's the artist for the end pages of this. Did an amazing job. But like the subtlety of this, like the fact that it's only in the shades and the blackout, and also the whole blackout poetry that Victor creates is so good. And you know what, typically like the type of characteristics he shows are not normally characters that I really enjoy, but like he has that, like V. Schwab's written him so charismatically. Like I feel like you know he's probably a bit dangerous, you know he's probably not someone you really should like, but you do like. So I'm very intrigued. Obviously him and Victor have not gotten the best relationship now in the future, but in the past they did. I love the whole professor thing and the class and like this like challenging. It was so good. I'm like, whose grave are they digging up? Like I still don't even know that. Again, the 10 years ago, seeing like how the school system works and stuff, and I'm also like, what kind of school is this? And also the introduction of EOs, extraordinaries. I now understand that a little bit more than I ever did, because for the past 18 months I've just been hearing extraordinary and being told like it's an in joke, you'll get it eventually, and now I'm like, oh crap, I can get it. Also, can I just say, like, one, like Sydney, oh my god, Sydney's dead. How? Why? Is she an extraordinary? Is she not? Why is she living dead? Is she a zombie? Is she not a zombie? Is she like a vampire? Is she just someone who's like immortal dead? Like, but they're not going to change and rot and decay? Like, what kind of dead are we talking about here? Like, I'm very fascinated by this. And like, why is she with Mitch? Why is she with Victor? The breakout, like, love it. Very sophisticated, very, very sophisticated. And I like Mitch. We only saw him like very, very briefly, but I really liked Mitch and the whole introduction of like After You. And now I'm on chapter 7. I read this all on the train yesterday before our work meetup, and I'm obsessed. I'm taking it slow. Also, just to show you all, because this is a vlog about the collector's box. Yesterday saw Jamie and I got my metal bookmark because my book got sent early, but I got my metal bookmark, which will either, when this vlog comes out, will be available on the shop. So if we have any left over, anyone in order to collector's box will have this bookmark. But the quote, "We are all immortal until proven otherwise," and my camera's like not picking up, probably great, but it's plated on antique silver. It is metal, and it is a good, like, I thought it was going to be really weighty, but it's not massively, it's more than the paper one, but it's not like, ugh. So I've been using that because, you know, vicious, and Jamie designed that bookmark, which is incredible. I also got my prints yesterday. I haven't took them out of the little bag. We do have compostable bags, by the way, so the prints are in the compostable bags, and here's the first one. And then the other print is Victor. These are the prints available on the shop. So nice. But for anyone who orders the book, all 1,000 copies come with these page overlays, and I believe, because we have a classified EO document here, the top secret one, page 30, is where I can put my first overlay. I'm a couple of pages off my second, but I'm going to just do them as I read them. So page 30, again, Kyra, who did the beautiful end pages, did these designs, and they have slight redness, what Jamie edited in, and I just think it looks so good. Start chapter 5 now has the cemetery, and it's just, yes, so good. Overall, very excited. Got a lot of theories. I'm intrigued to see where it's going. I'm trying to take my time with it, but I think I'll definitely finish this by Thursday, which is actually the day, I'll either be finishing on Thursday, which is the day when we're actually going to be packing up all the collector boxes to send out to everyone else, because the pins have arrived, and 2 of the secret items have arrived as well. Okay, so I've read quite a bit more Vicious. Yesterday I travelled down to our little HQ where Jamie is, and we spent a whole day packing the remaining orders for the collector's box. It was so much fun. It did mean I had a 3-hour train ride, which meant I got to read a lot of Vicious. And the last time I updated you guys, I was just like after the first page overlay, and oh my god, I am now like over halfway through this book. Let me tell you, oh my god, I get it. It's basically just reading about 2 absolute psychopaths who have this beautiful friendship, which just leads them on to murder each other. But I can understand why so many people will love this book. Schwab, if you're watching this, I don't know if you are, you have a beautiful writing style. I had previously read Schwab's middle grade, never read any of their other work though, and this, I'm like, we need to do more. We just need more. I need to read more. We need to do more special editions. I'm campaigning for you all now. I'm on board with this, but it's just so wonderful. I love the back and forth narrative, the fact that we get to see peaks of like the past, how it's affecting the present, like the actions and where it resulted. It's just got this lovely non-linear timeline that just seeps through and flows so beautifully. Absolutely adore it. Sydney is like my favorite character. Sydney is just incredible. Love them so much. Mitch, I love Mitch. I have this thing with side characters, by the way. Can I just say, Angie, I was starting to really love Angie, and oh, let me tell you, my nerves. I was on the train with Meg, you might have seen a clip, and I was just like, oh my god, Angie died. And then the next thing we know, we went back to the graveyard and they're digging someone up, and like Victor's like, we need to send a message, and I generally was like, oh my god, he's gonna revive Angie. He's literally digging her up. Like, poor Angie. Not only has she been between these 2 boys like all the way through school and stuff, and then been manipulated by both of them, I feel like, and then died tragically. she's now going to get resurrected and like used again. And I was just like, oh my god, I'm so angry for this woman. And it turned out it was Barry. I'm still angry, like, kind of for Barry, because I think it's a really horrible fact he's just been used countlessly just to be murdered countlessly. But yeah, I was really raging for a second. I was just like, oh my god, they're gonna bring Angie back and just to murder her or something. Like, that is, I thought it was going to go another way. I thought it was going to get a lot darker. It could still get darker, but yeah, I thought basically we'd go through, add some overlays in. I'll let you all know my thoughts. So, found. This is the one where Victor is in the hotel and he's like looking over and then starts doing the blackout poetry. I love the blackout poetry element. I think it's so fun, so clever. And yes, I just really like it. You've got this like very broody psychopath who's like, I'll do some whimsical poetry. And it's just, yeah, I think it's really funny. I would like to know what Eli's hobbies are, apart from hunting down other people. Like, he is such a massive hypocrite. Like, all along I've been watching people, like, I know I've still got half the book, so half the book can go. But if I had to say who my preference was, it probably would be a bit Victor. Maybe because he's just, like, kind of don't really care. But can I also say the whole, like, him reading the hero thing before he finds out the truth thing, it was giving me such, like, Six of Crow, Ben Barnes, fine, make me your villain vibes. Because seriously, that's what I was getting, because Victor was just like, fine, I'll be the villain if you need to be the hero. Yeah, and just again, Kyra, these are stunning, so stunning. So cool. I'll be honest, when Jamie was telling me about doing page overlays, I was like, oh, that'll be cute. And now I'm like, oh my god, I'm obsessed. Like, these are just, oh, they just go so well. Okay, next one. Bathtub. Oh my god, can I just say this whole thing, like, EOs, like, just, like, could they have not just left it at a thesis? Why did they have to take the next stage? First Victor, and it was just like, no, and then there was Eli, and then Eli decides, no, I'm not going to allow Victor to do it. And it's like, no wonder Victor goes to the most extreme thing, because, like, you two are so competitive with one another. But oh my god, the ice bathtub. I will admit, whenever I had this overlay before, reading the book, I was always like, to be quite honest, I didn't realize what was going on. I thought he was just like chilling and he was like just having a drink and talking to him, to be quite honest, before this. So now I know the full context of the scene. I'm like, oh my god, yeah, makes sense. But Christ, it's just the differences. But it just shows the extremities in both their personalities and how different they are, but how similar. So like Victor is more impulsive, but he is just as deadly as Eli, who is more rational with his impulsivity. It's interesting to see like the comparison and disparity between these two, because yeah, they're very different. There we are, another one in. But yeah, and I'm loving finding out the differences of everyone's like powers and how they got them, and like it makes so much sense. I think it's like a really interesting thing. And yesterday in the storage unit, we were all like talking about what would our powers be if we were EOs, and it went very deep and philosophical, and I won't go into it in this vlog. But it's so interesting to see that reflection of a person and how that manifests into like a power, but also questions like, do you lose something when you die and then come back? But yeah, Sydney and Victor just hanging out. I love them so much. I think honestly, like, I have a lot of queries, and Sydney's parents, like, they suck. Like, her sister sucks because she knew what was going to happen, but her parents really freaking suck, even before the Serena and Sydney died. Can I just say, the fact you like went back to work and your child's still in hospital, I think like they are the ultimate sucky people in this narrative. Electrocution, Victor, Angie. I really didn't like how Victor manipulated Angie. Like, it was the only way she was going to do it, but also it was just Victor, like, he went on like the whole time like, Eli doesn't treat Angie right, like, we're generally friends, like, Eli took her from me, and like, I'm just like, Victor, if you were genuine as you tried to portray yourself, you wouldn't have lied to get Angie to do this. Very much a dick move. But also like just the fact that he chose to go this way, like, that's pretty like extreme. There we go. And also the knife scene, oh my god, like, Christ, I mean, Victor, that was dark. But I think also the crux of the book, like, just saying while I hold up this, it's very much makes you think like, what in life is meaningful, what makes it valuable to live in the first instance rather than in the seconds. But also Eli, just like, Christ, he took many turns. I have to say, favourite moment, because all I've known for months now is Doll. I found out there was a dog in this book. I got very excited and I was like, oh my god, the dog's gonna die, aren't they? But to be fair, this is the only dog death I've actually been like, yeah, so far, because Doll came back. Like, and also Doll seemed to came back a lot happier and healthier, so I was like, quite, you know, it's quite nice. I'm praying nothing happens to this dog after this. No more. This dog needs to live a good life, and so is Sydney, and not deal with any other shitty people, because Christ. Yay! My bookmark fell out of my book. Also, friend. Just when I read the line, I didn't understand what the note and the message was, and just the fact that Victor literally just went so petty to be like, I made a friend, haha. Like, honestly. Yeah, love it. And the fact he put so much effort to do the little red dots as well. Like, Victor is sassy. That's what I've learned. Victor is a very sassy boy. Yay! I made a friend. And I like it how on this overlay, on the back, behind it, it is like kind of the flashback of what the friendship between Eli and Victor was. It kind of just really makes sense, and like, it's very beautifully done. Well done, Jamie. Well done, Kyra. Kyra and Jamie really went for it for this edition, and I'm just saying well done to them. So yeah, we have Eli, who is teamed up with Serena. I don't understand why he's keeping Serena around. I think it's more to do with her power rather than Eli choosing her as an ally and him probably just faking it as, well, I better keep her around. But also Eli's god complex, like he really got one, and the whole like him, obviously I'm gonna be mentioning him harming himself quite deeply just to try and see if God will take it back. I just think it's very philosophical. It really is making it life and who you believe has power that like allows you to choose where your fate is. So yeah, both boys are very messed up and hurt a lot of people, but they do it in such different ways. I definitely feel like I know a lot of people lean towards Victor, and I can see why. Again, like I say, I'm here for Sydney. I am a Sydney, Doll and Mitch. I just want them to go off, have a nice life at the end of this book. To be fair, even like, I like Victor and Eli as well. I feel like they are very well written characters, very morally grey, so many threads there. And yeah, and also Serena, I'm intrigued to know more about her, but also I'm a bit annoyed because she set her sister up, her little sister. Like, Sydney was a kid, bless her. She still is a kid, but Christ, she's gone through a lot. So yeah, we've got a storm this weekend, and I think I'm going to be finishing off this book soon, so I'll check in again. Well, secret's out. We're working with Jonathan Strange next for our next ever special edition, which is very exciting. Currently, I'm waiting for Jamie and Meg for one of our normal, regular morning meetings. We have 100 pages left, and shit is going down. We're heading towards midnight. Serena has just accompanied Eli for her first ever like EO killing, which was very interesting to say the least. I am so conflicted about like every single character. They are so morally grey and I'm loving it. It's like a feast. I love morally grey characters. The relationship between Eli, Serena, it's so complex and so layered. And it's like, fuck. Like, Eli is meeting his match. Like, Serena is not going to go down without a fight, I think. And it's very interesting. I feel like she's more complicated, or maybe god complexy than Eli. I don't know. I just like the fact she can put him under her thumb. It's like, oof, he is not liking it and he can't do anything. And it's like, one day, like, what was the line? It was like, one day you'll forget to say not today. And I'm like, oh, like, it's just so interesting, and it's going to be, I have no idea how this book's going to end. Literally, Eli is kind of keeping an eye out. He's off to like murder another EO. And literally the line, he pulled away from the hotel, just missing Victor and his bag of takeout. It's like fate is like full on getting involved here. Like, for some reason it didn't cross my mind that Sydney and Serena could possibly cross paths before Eli and Victor. And Serena now knows where Sydney is, and I'm scared, and Sydney needs to be okay. This is getting tense. Holy shit. Holy shit. I've read maybe it's like 3 pages so much has happened. Mitch, Serena, Sydney, Eli. It's all coming together. And I have no idea if I want it to be coming together or not. I'm scared. We're currently live streaming. Jamie and Meg are talking to the Schwab.
Fight scenes. I mean, specifically death scenes. Like,
my favourite character was Doll. I was right to be rooting for Doll from the moment I found out Doll existed, and I had to put it in this vlog right now. Also, check out previous videos on this channel because you'll be able to watch back our live show. It's our first ever time we've attempted multi-streaming and live show and a Q&A with an author, and honestly Victoria has been so lovely, and Meg and Jamie are being absolute pros of this. I am so grateful I'm not, because I'd be a mess. But honestly, everyone who's like been joining in, watching and stuff like that and supporting, thank you so much. I've now finished Vicious, and you can probably tell by the cover change where my allegiance now lies. And it's not because of Victor, it's because of Doll and Sydney and Mitch, obviously. These three were like my favourite trio in the whole book. I just adored these three so much. So I'm just gonna hold it like here for now. But oh my god, I now understand why for the past 18 months, Jamie, Meg, Roshni, all of you have been hyping up this book. And I can't believe I didn't actually get spoiled how it ended, even though I've been in the meetings, I've been in the conversations, I've discussed with all the artists involved in this project. And I did not know how it ended, and I have to say, so good. So good. I understand why you all love this book. It is so morally grey, so ambiguous. The ending, Serena, did not expect that to happen. However, Sydney and Mitch at the end there, with Dominic and Doll and the digging up, and Sydney doesn't know, I'm like, this is going to cause issues, come vengeful. And then also Eli, like, I felt it was such poetic justice how, like, his conclusion within this book went. I presume we're going to be following Eli along, because essentially this series is about two sociopaths, psychopaths, whichever one they are, who are obsessed with one another. So I'm sure Eli will be popping up in Vengeful. I don't know whether we'll read Vengeful right now or hold on, because I really hope that we get to do a special edition. We don't have any confirmation. We have asked, believe me, though. It was so good. V. Schwab, beautiful writing style. I feel ashamed that I've never read any of their books before, apart from Sea of Ghosts. I've never read anything else. I'm so glad I've started with Vicious. My favourite overlay, apart from my I Found a Friend one, was the one with Doll and Sydney. It just fits so beautifully. And yeah, I just want to say from us at Litpins, thank you so much for supporting us with our first ever special edition, Legacy Edition, because our Legacy Editions are to highlight authors' backlogs. We would love to do new release special editions, but the Legacy Editions are to highlight the backlogs because those deserve the love as well. As a lot of you will already know by the time this vlog goes up, we are very excited to be partnering with Jonathan Stroud to produce the Legacy Edition set of Litpins&Co. All 5 books, plus some short stories, some page overlays. It's going to be great. The merch is going to be announced fully in September, but we are so excited, and we have so many more special editions, Legacy editions, so many plans for the future. So a huge thank you for everyone who has supported us with our first ever book. But yeah, thank you all for watching and joining me on my first ever journey of reading this book. I understand why you're all obsessed with it, and yeah, just thank you for supporting us as a business, because it really means a lot. And hopefully we'll continue doing these vlogs, because it seems like for every project we've worked on, someone on the team has not read the book. So for our next vlog, for our next special edition, you'll be meeting Meg, because Meg has never read Litpins&Co. So it's going to be very exciting. So see you next time when you get to meet Meg.